Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So today I'm here with this Indian or Bangladeshi wedding guest makeup tutorial, and for that I have created this blue and gold spotlight halo eye look. Recently I got a request from one of you to create a look that is perfect for blue and gold Banarasi sari, and I decided to come up with this look. Since I do not do much blue looks on my channel, so I thought it would be fun. And before starting, if you are new here, then please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot to me. And if you are already a subscriber, then I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. As always, I'm starting with my brows first. For that, I'm taking this Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Pomade in the shade Black Brown, and I'm drawing the borders of my brows first. Then I'll be filling them up using smaller strokes. So when I draw the borders of my brows, it gives my brows a very nice shape. And then I'm filling it up. Actually, I'm making the tail part of my brows a bit darker and the front part a bit lighter. It will give my brows a very nice natural looking appearance. Now with the spoolie, I'm just combing my brows to saturate the product evenly. Taking this Milani concealer, I'm just cleaning up the borders of my brows first. Then I'll be applying the same concealer on my eyelids to prime my eyelids for eyeshadows that is coming up next. Now if this video seems to be a little out of focus, then I'm really sorry for that. I actually filmed this video a long time ago, even before my Eid looks. And during that time, my camera was really giving me a hard time. It was out of focus most of the time, and since I'm not that good in handling technologies, especially my camera, I could not figure out the issue, and I had to Google it. I had to do a lot of research to fix the problem, and so that is why it is just a bit out of focus. So please do excuse that. I'm just blending it out using a damp beauty sponge. This sponge is from Eco Tools. I'm taking my Rimmel Stay Matte loose powder in the shade Transparent, and I'm just setting the concealer before it starts to crease or move around. Now I'm taking Canyon from my Beige Cosmetics Desert Oasis palette, and I'm applying it as my transition color. It is a beautiful warm toned brown color, and taking a big fluffy blending brush, I'm just slowly building up the pigmentation. Since I have hooded eyes, I have placed the color a little bit higher than usual, and I'll be building it up until or unless I'm happy with the intensity. It's looking pretty good at this point. Now I'm taking this matte blue shade from my Makeup Revolution Wild Animal Integrity palette, and I'm applying it on my outer V area on my inner corner. Then I'll be connecting those two corners through my crease to create a halo look. And this was the only matte blue eyeshadow that I have in my collection. It's pretty crazy because I was searching my entire eyeshadow palette collection, and that was the only matte blue shade. I have so many shimmery shade, shimmery blue shade, but this was the only matte blue shade that I have in my collection. Again, I'm just slowly building up the pigmentation to avoid any kind of patchiness. Now taking a little bit of concealer, I'm just cleaning up the center part of my eyelid. You can totally skip this step if you are beginner, but if you apply a concealer, it will just give a nice clean canvas for the lid shade. That's it. Now I'm taking this beautiful shimmery blue shade called Hot Spring from my Beige Cosmetics palette, and I'm applying it on the border of that concealer that I just applied. And it's a beautiful shimmery shade, shimmery blue shade. And if you do not have this particular eyeshadow palette or this particular face palette, you can use any shimmery blue shade that you have to create this look. I think most of the eyeshadow palettes have at least one shimmery blue shade. I'm applying it on the inner part of my eyelid. I decided to create kind of half cut crease eye look here because that inner corner was not looking that good, so I just changed my mind and decided to apply the shimmer shade on the outer part of my eyelid as well. Now I'm just reapplying the blue shade just to create a smooth gradient effect. I'm taking this particular shade called Moonscape. It is a beautiful a pale gold shadow, and I'm applying it on the middle part of my eyelid. It is such a stunning color. And at the same time, I'm just blending out the edges. Now taking the shimmery blue shade, I'm applying it on the border of that sort of cut crease that I just created, just to define it further. Now I'm taking this Milani liquid eyeshadow, and I'm applying it on top of the pale gold eyeshadow that I just applied. I will mention the shade and everything in the description bar down below, so please do check that out. I completely forgot the shade. Now I'm just drawing a wing using my Wet n Wild liner in the shade black. And I believe that little details make a huge difference in eye look, so I always try to mention those details to you. Now I'm going to finish my base. For that, I'm taking this Wet n Wild water drop primer in rose, and I'm just priming my entire face and neck. Now I'm taking this PAC Pore Primer and I'm applying it on my pores, wherever I have pores. I do not like to apply this primer all over my face. I just like to apply it wherever I have pores and a little bit of texture. That is basically my T-zone area, and I'm just patting it down. I'm not rubbing it at all. For my foundation, I'm taking this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer foundation in the shade C10, and I'm just buffing it in using the same damp beauty sponge. This sponge is from Eco Tools, and this particular shade is a little too pinkier for my skin tone. Previously, I got the shade C9, which was a bit too yellow, and C12 is way too dark for me. So I haven't found my perfect shade yet. But trust me, after applying my concealer and my bronzer, it will look perfect. Now I'm just using the same Milani concealer to highlight and conceal, and I'm just blending it out again with the same damp beauty sponge. This concealer is beautiful. It is full coverage, it is crease proof, it is long lasting. I hope Milani launches this concealer soon in India, because it is a great product, and if you can find it, just grab it. It is a very nice concealer, and it is one of my favorites. Once that is nicely blended, I'm going to go ahead and take this Rimmel Stay Matte Loose Powder again, and I'm just setting my under eyes as well as my smile lines using the same damp beauty sponge. To set my entire makeup, I am taking this Maybelline SuperStay Powder Foundation in the shade 312. It has a beautiful like golden or yellow undertone to it, which will help me to get rid of all those pinkiness on my face. Now I'm just finishing my eye makeup. For that, first I'm tightlining my eyes using this Jordana Easy Liner in the shade Jet Black. You can use any kajal pencil that you have. Now taking the matte blue eyeshadow from my Makeup Revolution palette, I'm smudging out my entire lower lash line. Now taking the shimmery blue shade, I am applying it on the border of that matte blue eyeshadow just to tie the look together. Now I'm taking this particular highlighter called Mirage from the palette, and I'm just highlighting my brow bones as well as my inner corners. This is such a stunning shade, and it is perfect for face highlight as well. I love it so much. I'm just curling my natural lashes with this Vega eyelash curler and applying a coat of mascara. This is my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. For my lashes, I'm using this Bayfolan Fox Mink lashes, and I will mention the style and purchase link in the description bar down below, so please do check that out. And here is the final eye look. To be very honest, when I first started doing this eye makeup, I was not sure about it, but at the end, when it is completed, I am in love with this look. Now I'm taking this Wet n Wild contour palette in the shade Caramel Toffee, and taking the contour shade from the palette, I'm just contouring the perimeters of my face, like the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, jawline, as well as my nose. And as I was editing this video, I noticed this part is completely out of focus. So first I just decided not to upload it, delete the entire clip. But then I was like, I'm in love with the finished look. The finished look is amazing, and it takes about 3 to 4 hours to make a video. So I was just not ready to discard the video completely. So please do excuse that. Now taking my Milani bronzer, I'm just bronzing up my face as well as my forehead, and this is in the shade 04 Glow. Now I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade Rose. I am applying it on my cheeks as well as on my chin and nose. I love to apply blush on my cheeks, cheeks of course, on my chin and on my nose. It just gives a very nice unified look. Now I'm taking the same highlighter called Mirage from the palette, and I'm just hitting the high points of my face, like my cheekbones, my chin, cupid bow, down the bridge of my nose, and also the center of my forehead. And you can totally see, I hope you can see, the highlighter is stunning. It's looking really beautiful. It is not glittery at all. It looks like your own skin. I'm setting my entire makeup with this L'Oreal Lumi setting spray. For my lips, first I'm lining my lips using my Milani lip liner in the shade 12, and the name is so hard to pronounce. I will butcher the name, so I will mention it in the description bar down below. And for my lipstick, I decided to go with this Wet n Wild lipstick in the shade Berry Recognize. I think blue and pink really complement each other. So whenever I do blue looks, I always tend to use a pink based lipstick. And that's pretty much it. Here is the completed look. I truly loved the end result. Everything just looks so perfect, according to me, of course. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And please do excuse the technical issues that I mentioned earlier. Please do excuse that. So yeah, if you are not a subscriber, please do subscribe, and if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, please do follow me there. All the links will be given in the description bar down below, so please do check that out. So yeah, see you soon in my next one. Till then, bye and take care.